Today we're going to have a little revisit of running records. As you are now thinking about being in the classroom for your service learning, and you're working with one child to observe that child and to do a running record assessment with him or her, preparing for your case study, which is your final paper, it is time to rethink why do we use running records, what is the outcome that we're looking for, and how can we use this assessment to direct our instruction, whether it be one-on-one in a tutorial situation or through small group instruction in a guided reading session. So I'd like for you today to be able to have a visual of what it looks like to record a running record. I'd like you to go back into your text to reread the section on running records. And then finally, I'd like you to revisit the website that I had put on our syllabus that we enjoyed looking at in weeks 1 and 2 during this course. Hopefully then it will make sense to you why we use running records and what a great tool a running record can be for you as the classroom teacher. Remember that in the grades K through 3, when children are learning to read, it is very important that we really assess them regularly to know exactly what they are using in the way of cueing systems and what they are not using. Therefore, we know how to build our instruction. In grades 4 through 6 and higher, when children are now reading to learn, we still need to work with those at-risk readers to understand why are they not comprehending, what is the cueing system that they are using. And then we prompt for that independence through specific statements that we will make to them. Let me begin with asking you to rethink what you do as a great reader. I, in week 1, asked you, when you first pick up the newspaper in the morning, what do you look at? And you replied, I'm sure, I look at the picture or I look at the headlines. When you look at the picture on the front cover of the newspaper, or you look at pictures in a magazine, you are putting meaning in your mind. Meaning, the semantic cueing system, very important for children to use because it's this cueing system that really brings the comprehension. If children are reading and they don't understand what they're reading, they're simply decoding. If they are not reading for meaning, then you need to really work with that child. Go to an easier reading level and make sure that you build that semantic cueing system back in. They must have that background knowledge in mind to make sense of the story. Then I asked you, as a great reader, after you've looked at the picture and now you know, gee, I've got a knowledge of what this story is going to be about. Then you begin to read the print. Once you read the print, you are working with the visual cueing system, the graphophonic, the letter-sound connection. Again, you as a good reader, looking at the picture and reading the words, you are using 2 cueing systems. Does it sound right? Does it make sense to the story? And does it have all the right letters and sounds? Does it look right? You are cross-checking. As I mentioned in our week 1 or 2 module, this is really an important strategy for children to use. And then finally, the third cueing system, structure. Can we say it that way? Grammatically, is the sentence put together correctly? When children or adults use all 3 cueing systems, they are able to read and comprehend independently. That is the backbone of literacy.